Hello there, my beautiful souls. My name's Hunter from Hunter's Healing Heart. I'm a health, wellness, and ascension coach, helping you rise towards your highest frequency, vibration, and truth. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about pain. Pain is vital, absolutely necessary for your growth, for your expansion, for your healing, for your wellness, because, guys, it is a catalyst. It allows you to see various aspects within yourself. It allows you to break free of everything that you've built that is no longer serving you. It is vital, guys. But before we start going into it, I want you to think of your most painful experiences and moments in your life. Share down below and what became of that, guys. More often than not, the only way we truly grow and learn lessons is when the pain of staying the same, the pain of being that person who you were, is no longer acceptable. It is shattering on so many levels that you have to change. And there are different layers of this, guys. So before going further, pain breaks you down. Pain has the ability to break everything that you've built within these substructures, right? Because all these paradigms, they're linked. You have mental, right? And how you think, how you operate. You have your emotions. You have your spiritual body. You have your physical body. And a lot of these woundings and these perceptions that are no longer serving you, they're linked together. So the pain has to be felt on a lot of those levels to break it, to completely eradicate it, so you could start anew, guys, so you could begin to rebuild, to heal, to integrate. And the key thing with this, guys, is pain. Can you sit with it? Can you honor it? Can you feel the fullness of it to give it the opportunity and chance to get to the core, to get to the foundation? And if you could honor it and listen to it, what's the lesson here? What are you trying to teach me? Where is the insight and wisdom in this? What things do I need to do differently so this doesn't happen again? You are honoring the pain and you are feeling it on all those levels. The core beliefs that are no longer serving you. I'm not good enough. I'm unworthy. I'm a piece of shit. I self-sabotage. Your emotion, shame, guilt, fear, and your physical body, the pain, the suffering, the constriction, the tightness, and your body's just dying to be open, to express the disconnection from God. Can you feel all of that? And just love it, sit with it, embrace the fullness of it. And where the problems typically happen, guys, within this field, is when pain comes up, you run from it. You distract yourself from it. You do anything not to feel it. You escape it. And this is pleasure, this is food, this is sex, this is drinking a cold brew coffee. Whatever it is, guys, you don't feel the fullness of it, and it's not honored, and you don't give it the opportunity to get to the core of who you are. And typically this happens when life breaks you, guys. And if you've never experienced that or been through that, my heart goes out to you, because it is not a fun, it is not a pleasurable experience. But with that comes so much truth, so much tenacity, so much growth, so much ascension, and so much compassion of who you were and who you're going to be. And a lot of analogies with this, guys. For example, the caterpillar. Do you think it's a pleasurable and enjoyable experience as it is in its cocoon being liquefied and transformed to a butterfly? No, that's an immensely painful and brutal process. Immensely painful and brutal. What about a snake shedding its skin? Do you think that feels good? No, it is painful. It is frustrating. Or even an eagle, right? After a certain period of years, when its beak dulls, the talons and its feathers are starting to wither, it has to break its own beak so it can regenerate. It has to pluck out every single feather for it to regrow. You think of the phoenix, and it's burning, and in that burning process, in that pain, guys, that is where you are radically transformed. Radically transformed. If you could honor it and know the value of it, know the utility of it, guys. And with this, what will begin to happen is you have to build your tolerance to pain. And that is on all levels, guys, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because that way you can grow to your fullest capacity. Because you have a so-called breaking point, and that's usually within the mind. It's not within your actual body. And so you have to conditionally train yourself to go a little bit further, to push past it, to go past your limits, because that's going to help amplify your pain tolerance, and it's going to allow you to get the biggest growth and expansion. So physically, this is pushing your body in the gym, very high intensity stuff. You're exhausted, you do one more. The strength training, jump roping, anything that really makes you uncomfortable. Within your emotions, can you have people trigger you? Can you sit with it? Can you feel the fullness of your shame, your guilt? Can you be confronted with it every single day and still love it, honor it? In terms of your spiritual body, can you truly honor the disconnect from God from time to time in your life and really maintain your faith? There's a lot of ways to do this. Cold plunges, spicy foods, fasting, especially dry fasting, guys. One of the best tools you have to learn that life is uncomfortable, and you have to just sit with it and honor it. So it's an everyday process of building your capacity to handle the pain. And guys, with some of these pains, through injuries, traumas, you might not be able to fully get rid of them. They might last forever within your life. And that shows the true sign of divinity, that pain is inevitable. It's going to happen. It is how you respond to it and suffering. To give it further meaning in your life, to identify with it, that is always optional. Some of the pain you can never change, but your perception of it and your attitude towards it and being defined by it is always within your control. Always, always, always. And this leads to the next part. Pain, guys, shows you where you're weak. Pain shows you where you are weak in all those levels, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And that gives you such an awareness to rebuild, to grow stronger, right? And that takes consistent action, that takes dedication, that takes consistency. For example, say we'll talk about emotional pain, we'll talk about heartbreak. Say you gave your heart to a person and they ended up leaving you, they ended up just throwing it away, disregarding it, and you're feeling that pain and that suffering. Okay, this is immensely frustrating. Let's go into it. Let's sit into it. Okay, well, how did I fail in my part? How did I not show up in my truth, my authenticity? Okay, yeah, here are the behaviors: people pleasing, codependency. Okay, that is where that pain is coming from. That is the lesson in it. I didn't walk away when I should have. All these components. Okay, roger that. Now let's get to work on those. Take actions every day to reprogram my mind through hypnotherapy, for creation, to build my body, whatever your weakness is, but brutally and fiercely and passionately attack it. Attack it for 90 days. Make it so strong it will never be a weakness again. So that pain is honored, it is fulfilled, and it is integrated within your being, within your consciousness, guys. And if you honor pain on all these levels, guys, all these levels, you will radically ascend and step into your fullest truth. And ultimately, the universe wants you to step into your fullest expression, guys. It wants you to be the best version that you can, and it will give you these lessons that you're not there yet. So if you're experiencing a lot of pain in these arenas and it's consistent, you're not integrating and learning the lesson, guys. And if you've been through a lot and you've experienced a lot of pain in your life, it shows you are destined for greatness, but you have to do something with it. You have to honor it, you have to rebuild it, and know that you're not your pain. You are a soul, and you're meant to rise above, and is there to teach you, to help you grow and evolve. I do offer one-on-one coaching, guys, so you guys can step into your fullest truth. We'll figure out what your disempowerments are. We'll help eradicate them through a magnitude of healing tools. And then, guys, the most important part, what are we putting in this system? We'll work together to create some actionable steps so you could step into your fullest expression. And as always, guys, choose your light and empowerment. Blessings and much love.